Well, welcome back to the walk of the way in the desert. This is day 5, and we've been walking through this journey step by step, learning that the desert is not punishment, but preparation, and that identity is being formed, and that dependence is replacing control. And today we step into something that many people wrestle with, and that's the silence. Because at some point in the desert, everything can feel quiet. The prayers can feel different, the clarity you once had feels distant, and the sense of direction may feel muted. And the question that often rises is, where is God in all this? So let's begin with this truth. Silence is not absence. Just because something is quiet does not mean it is gone. And just because you don't hear in the same way does not mean that nothing is being said. In fact, the desert often shifts how you hear, not whether you hear, because when the noise fades and you begin to notice things that you couldn't before. But first, the noise has to go. When we live in a world that's in constant input with voices, opinions, notifications, expectations, even internally, our own thoughts can be loud. And without realizing it, we become used to hearing God through the noise. But in the desert, that noise is reduced. And at first, it can feel really uncomfortable because silence forces us to sit with what's underneath the questions, the thoughts, the uncertainty. But it also creates space. Stillness builds spiritual sensitivity. So just think about your hearing in a noisy room. It's hard to pick out just a single voice, but when the room becomes quiet, even the softest sound becomes very clear. It's in the same way, stillness sharpens your ability to recognize what was always there. And you may begin to notice the quiet sense of peace that's guiding a decision, a subtle nudge in a certain direction, a deep knowing that doesn't come from logic alone. These are not loud, but they are real. So, learning to recognize God's voice without noise means that we pay attention to what brings peace, not pressure. Notice what aligns deeply, not just what is urgent, and trusting what is steady, not just what is loud. It's less about volume and it's more about recognition. Um, and here's something important. If it feels quiet right now, it doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong. It may mean you are being invited into a deeper way of listening. A listening that doesn't depend on constant reassurance but grows through trust. So let's take a moment together, slow our breathing, become aware of the moment, and gently consider this question. What distractions are blocking me from hearing? Is it external noise, constant activity, always needing something playing, something to fill in the space? Or is it internal, worry, overthinking, and the need for immediate answers? Just notice, no need to fix everything right now. Awareness is first step towards clarity. So what if silence you've been resisting is actually the space where you begin to hear more clearly? And as you move through today, don't rush to fill every quiet moment. Let there be space, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it feels uncomfortable. Because in that space, you may begin to notice a voice that was never absent, only quieter than the noise around it. You are not alone in the silence, you are being invited to listen differently. So this is day 5 of the walk of the way in the desert. And tomorrow we'll step into day 6, authority through the words. So until then, embrace the quiet and listen with new awareness.